Hey folks, welcome back to the Western Southerner YouTube channel. Today we're going to change the wheel bearing on this 2010 Silverado. So I also had this bolt induction heater. We're going to use that on a frozen bolt that's rusted and seized up down on the control arm, so stay tuned. Okay, our truck is jacked up and secure. The wheel is off. First thing we're going to do, take off the brake caliper and pull the brake pads out. Okay, I forgot to mention I sprayed all these bolts down with a little bit of penetrating oil. All right, that came off pretty easily. Don't let your caliper fall down. This thing's gonna be like this for a while. I'm gonna zip tie this caliper to the frame here. All right, I don't have to worry about that. Okay, next thing is caliper bracket. This nut and this nut right here. This nut right here, this nut right here got to come loose. Then we're going to take this caliper bracket off. 18 millimeter. Going to want a 6-point, probably an impact socket. So I got a breaker bar with an adapter on it. We'll try this. But we're not going to go crazy on it when I got that induction heater. We'll see if the top one comes loose. All right, those are pretty frozen on there, so we're going to try this induction thing. Okay, in the manual it says if you got any jewelry on, ring or a watch, you gotta take that off. So I took my wedding ring off, took my watch off. Apparently this thing uses like magnetic fields, and it can burn you if you have jewelry on. A hot rod, baby. There's a decent amount of room to work with it, but it will be a little tight. Okay, so as soon as you plug it in, it turns on. Just down below here. Let's see if we can give you a front row seat. Let's heat it up. 475 degrees. Oh, got it. Yeah, just like that. All right, there you go. I just put the breaker bar on it. And it works. Okay, we'll do the top one here. Oh yeah, that works. Got it. Yep, came off. See, it works. Maybe thread locker on it or something. There it went. See how hot these bolts still are. 125, 133 degrees. That was 140 degrees still. Next thing we're gonna do is pull this disc off here. Get a little Torx bit out. T30, we're gonna zip it out with this guy. Oh, that's easy. Super easy. T30. This is where we want to shoot a little penetrating oil. Right in here, on this, and on this guy, and on the third one over here. Hear that? That's a bad bearing. I think I'm gonna hit him with that heater. This is a 15 millimeter socket to take these guys off. We'll give it a shot here. I doubt it's gonna work out. Ooh. Oops. I'm trying to round that off. I guess an impact will bang them off. Trying to be careful to avoid this rubber boot. 489, that'll probably do. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ah, man, 3 for 3 on this thing. Okay, I don't know if you can see this bolt right here. Okay, this kit comes with a couple bendable fittings. So I bent this one. I'm just gonna hook it around the bolt like that. Oh, got it. It's actually kind of late. The bolts are broken loose. I'm going to finish this job in the morning. So, okay, folks, we're back at it. We're going to pull these 3 bolts off the back of the hub and take it loose. Okay. Looks like we pull it off here. Just like that. Boom. We'll take it loose from right here also. All right. Yeah, just poke it out from the back. It'll come right out. Okay. Nice. Came right out. Okay. Still in good shape. This is supposed to require a 36mm socket. There it is. All right, now these things should come out here. Okay, this hub seized in there pretty well. I have to work it over pretty good. My good friend Corey gave me this ball peen hammer. Oh yeah, you can feel the grinding. Ooh, does not sound good. I guess it's got 256,000 miles on it. It can be a little worn out. Look pretty similar. Old part, new part here. Everything looks like the same. So we'll probably hit this with some brake cleaner and wire brush real quick, just kind of clean it up. Brass bristles out of there. Might be time for a new brush. Okay, we're gonna clean this flange just a little bit. Give it the old molly grease. Probably put a little bit on it, a little bit around here too, I guess. Okay, you're supposed to torque these 3 bolts to 133 foot-pounds on the back of this hub. No noise. Okay, this thing you slide it through and then twist it. And then this one you reattach really easy. And it's got 2 little plastic pieces that slip right through the holes. Slip down there through the holes. Got this big nut back on. Now we're gonna tap this cap back on. But we'll do it just for good form. We'll use the dead blow. Brake caliper back on here. That'll do. Put this caliper back on real quick. squeeze there. Okay, here's that. I just use this big set of channel locks to compress the thing. That'll probably be enough. Ow, shit. Got it. Okay, folks, we got this driver's side done. Gonna go over to the passenger side now.